Hello and welcome back to the vlog. Honestly, this might have been a bad day to pick up the camera. I feel like boo-boo. Me and Jeff did not get great sleep last night. Lucy woke up at like 4 a.m. and she ended up coming into our room, but I just did not really get back to sleep after that. I ended up putting Sex and the City on my phone and watched that for a bit, kind of wind down. And then I ended up kind of, I think falling back sort of asleep, but it was sort of that lucid dreaming. I don't know if y'all know. I think that's kind of like where you feel like you're awake in your dream and you can kind of control your dreams. I feel like that's what was happening between, I don't know, the last 30 minutes, I guess, before I got up with Lucy. And I feel like we got kind of spoiled last week because she wasn't necessarily sleeping through the night every single night, but she was staying in her crib asleep until like 7, like a little past 7, which was incredible. It was amazing. She's normally an early riser, like 5:30 to 6:30-ish. And I so wish I could be one of those people who wakes up before their baby and, works out and gets a bunch of stuff done, but it's just not me, and it's just not gonna happen. I actually just got the walk on the tread done. I was planning on doing some squats and deadlifts as well, and I kind of have a little bit of a headache and I feel very tired, so I just don't want to push it. Maybe if I feel better later, I will try to knock that out, but I'm already kind of running off the schedule that I set for myself, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to get everything I need to get done work-wise today, but we will do our best. We do have the cleaners coming today, so I need to get the house more picked up. Jeff has been working on that, and gonna go kind of make sure the floors are picked up for them so they can get everywhere. It's crazy how much cleaning you do for the cleaners. Like, it's always like a whole thing. We also have a new fridge coming today. Our ice maker went out on our old one, which we've been discussing getting a new fridge for probably over a year now. And so it was just kind of the push we needed to just go ahead and pull the trigger. I'm sure the old fridge can be fixed and potentially will be fixed. We're gonna move it into the garage. Is that like a usual thing in where you live? Because I kind of heard that was maybe like a southern thing, or I don't know. The whole drink fridge in the garage thing, I've heard before, like that's weird, but around here I feel like lots of people have like, a drink fridge in the garage. So our old one is gonna go in the garage and we're gonna use it for that. I'm hoping I can get a grocery run in for the new fridge, and we also need to clear out the old one. And then I have a few work things that need to be filmed and a few things that need to go live today. So this is the best dry shampoo. I love that it leaves your hair still touchable. I feel like so many of them leave your hair, like try to run your hands through and it feels like it gets stuck. And this one, your hair still feels soft. It actually does get the oil, because there are ones that it leaves your hair soft, but it doesn't do anything. And your hair, especially like a few hours later, your hair will be more oily. This one has been like my top. I've tried a lot of dry shampoos, but this one's always my top one for years now. Has been like 30 minutes of tidying. I actually kind of like that the cleanings like force you to tidy. I need that push sometimes because I'll do like little ones, but I don't fully get everything like cleaned off. I always, pick up Lucy's toys and try to like pick up the counters, but it just all starts to get away from you. So I have my denim up here and then other bottoms down here, just kind of more loose flowy pants, and then there's some skirts back there. But these hangers, they fit perfectly around a pant. So if you need to hang pants, this looks so much cleaner than like the big regular hanger. And then recently I just hung up all of my bra tanks right here. I have so many bra tanks, and I noticed with them folded up in a drawer, I would just not use all of them because I don't see them, and this way I can kind of look through and see exactly which one that I want. I eventually want to do like a custom closet situation in here, since like clothes is My job, I feel like the organization I've worked a lot on, so it's a lot better than it was, I don't know, when we first moved in, I guess. But I would like to do, like, I was thinking about going to the California closets. If you're in the Austin area, I think there's one like at the Domain or something. One day, I think I want to go do that and kind of upgrade the closet. These are the lunches that I eat. They're little pre-made meals, and they're usually like really well-balanced, whole foods. I try to pick the options that are the protein plus. I think there's like a balanced option or the calorie smart options. But they are the easiest thing. I used to always put them in the oven for the 10 minutes, but I started doing the microwave and I realized like it tastes just as good, and it's like 2.5 minutes. And it just could not be any easier. They leave me feeling satisfied, always really tasty. They have tons of different options. And I work with them over on Instagram. So the code for them is Michele 50. They also have these little juices. I love the carrot one. Sometimes I mix the beet one into Lucy's milk or give her some juice with some water. I've been giving her juice a little bit more often since she turned 1 and stopped doing formula and moved all the way to milk. I don't think she's like allergic or lactose intolerant or has a dairy sensitivity or anything, but just the switch, her stomach has been adjusting and she has been a little constipated. So giving her more water and juice has helped. And then also there's constipation support you can buy on Amazon if your baby is struggling with that. Try that out. The new fridge is here. We actually just got the one that matches the ovens. So it's a, I think, KitchenAid brand. Yeah, KitchenAid. It looks nice. Dropped the hot sauce and I was really worried it was gonna break. Thankfully, it did not. Hello guys, it's the next day. PSA, put your eye gels in the fridge and then they're nice and cold when you get ready to put them on, and it feels so good on your under eyes. Lucy actually slept good last night. She made it till like right past 7. So thankful for that. And then this morning I had a dermatology appointment. I got a skin check, just like a yearly one. I actually haven't done it, I don't know, in a super long time, but everything looked good. And she also like used, what do you call that? Like the stuff that you freeze off. There's some sort of spot, I think I just thought they were moles, but she called them something else, but she used the, what is that called? I don't know, but she used that to freeze them off. So I'm excited for those to be gone. And then I also booked an appointment for tomorrow to get cherry angioma removal. If you don't know what those are, it's like little red spots that kind of look like blood or something. It's like these teeny little red spots. You can Google it if you want, if you don't have them. But I have a ton of them. I think it's hereditary because my parents do as well. But I want to have less of them, or none of them, preferably. But I booked with so there's the dermatologist, and then they have the esthetician upstairs, and she does the cherry angioma removal. So I booked with the esthetician for tomorrow for like a consult at least. I'm hoping that they can just go ahead and do it. I guess we'll see. But I'll update y'all on that, and I'll update y'all on the little things that she removed from my back as well. The aftercare said it should be pretty much normal in a week or 2, so it shouldn't be too bad. I actually like want to get all of my moles removed, which just for like cosmetic reasons, but they didn't do that and didn't really seem like she was offering to do that. So still got my moles, but I have been knocking out some work stuff today. I'm actually about to move these drinks to our new garage fridge, which is just our old fridge because we got a new regular fridge. So I think I'm just gonna do that, and then I have some packages to open. Thought I would share that with y'all. And then I think the rest of the evening is probably just gonna be me and Lucy because Jeff is at work today. And we'll just be hanging out, not doing anything too exciting, I guess. Okay, so just got everything in there. Took out some of the sparkling waters, the limoncello. This is probably my favorite LaCroix flavor. Strawberry peach, and then sunshine. This one's a new one that they actually sent to us. And it's really like a light, kind of summery flavor. If you drink LaCroix, you know they're all pretty light, mild flavors. And then Poppy, these are my favorites. The cherry limeade, I have one every single night. And I have these on, I think like subscribe and save on Amazon. I just have them show up constantly. And I still go through them before the next one even arrives. I just drink way too many of them. And then this Riot Energy. This is something new that Jeff just bought. He has like a Monster addiction, and this is apparently like a healthier version for him to have like an energy drink and one, not have to go to the gas station, which he loves going to the gas station. I don't know if that's like a guy thing, if any of y'all's guys are like that, but going to the gas station is like us going to the coffee shop. Like, they have to make that gas station run every time they leave the house. But that is something that's hopefully, you know, at least healthier than drinking a Monster, I guess. Okay, one thing that happened while I was on my little like vlogging break was the garage. Jeff worked really hard on the garage for a couple weeks. He was off work. He hurt his shoulder or his wrist. Heard something at work, and that he had to, I guess the policy and the way that it works is you have to go get, what is it? You have to go get approval from a doctor to go back to work. So he went in, he put him off work for like 3 weeks. He's like, but you can come back earlier and I'll let you go back to work if you're feeling better. And of course, Jeff doesn't want like a full 3 weeks off. He loves his job. So he went back. I guess he had like a good week and a half at least off, and so he got a lot of projects done. He stained the fence in the backyard, and he got this whole garage project. So we had nothing going on in the garage before. It was just a mess. Stuff was just absolutely everywhere. He painted the entire thing black. He built some shelves over here. I'll turn around the camera and show y'all. And then he also got a toolbox and he started organizing that. So it's not like 100% finished, but him and his dad built these shelves together, and it's such like a good little bonding thing that they did. And I know he's very proud of it. So if you've been watching on Instagram, you saw kind of the progress. I don't think I actually ever showed the after, but everything kind of got organized up against this wall now rather than just being spread out all over the garage. So before, this entire area was just blank. So they painted the entire garage black, and then they built these shelves, and they just custom decided on how tall they wanted to go. He's thinking that they're gonna go ahead and add like another shelf right here to make another divider there. And then they did 3 sections there. Then over here on this side, they actually made it exactly the right height for the chairs, and then the tables are over there. We've used those tables a couple times. They're actually my brother's, but he let us use them for the baby shower and for Lucy's birthday party. So if we have like a get together, and for the station Christmas party, we hosted that at our house, and having like a good set of tables and chairs to host a lot of people. Very nice. So thank you to my brother for that. And then over on this side, we have the fridge, and then this is Jeff's new toolbox, which he loves. He has not finished organizing over here, but he started moving stuff from his old toolbox into here, and I think he just got this at Home Depot. It's really nice. It's like a sleek black with a wood top. And then for some reason there's a cowboy hat on top of that. Kudos to Jeff. He did a really good job. He worked really hard, so I'm proud of him. Hi, Frank. What are you doing, buddy? I have my knife so I can open a box, which I know is not like the best way to open a package, but it works, it's fine. Okay, so first thing, I got these. How cute is that? I'm gonna have to get Lucy like a baby pink matching pair. That would just be so adorable. I wanted a good summer color because I have some of these in fall colors, but needed something good for summer. And I just thought these were perfect. If you're in between sizes, these, everyone always recommends to size down. So I do a 5. Because I'm a 5 or a 5.5, and it doesn't really go any smaller than that unless you get kid sizes, but people do recommend typically to size down. Then I got these shorts from Amazon. They kind of look like Free People. I got the tan version of them first, and then I was thinking I think I might actually like the kind of light wash denim a little bit more. I think that'll be really cute with just like a little white top. And I can link that in the description. I'll link my eye patches that I was wearing as well. I just buy those on Amazon. Little hat, says mother. been seeing people wear things that say that. I think there's a, okay, yellow has been like the cutest color lately. I sized up in this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got a large. Whether I wear it to sleep or pair it with a pair of boxer shorts or boxer pants. But life is peachy. And I love this like kind of butter yellow. It's been so popular lately. Okay, feeling spritzy. I actually got a sweatshirt of this one, and I had so many DMs on my Instagram asking for the link to the sweatshirt, and it wasn't on the website. And so I kept waiting for it to come because it was something gifted from Pink Lily, and I kept waiting for them to put it on the website, and they never did. So I don't know if it just was on the website and then sold out so fast, but like I have to get the t-shirt version because this one's actually on the website, and I sized up to a medium in this one. I like that print. Little baby blue. I got a size small. And then it's a PJ set. So there are matching shorts. Those are cute. Adorable. And a little lace skirt. I thought this would be cute under a graphic tee. Under a graphic tee. Like just kind of popping out at the bottom. Or it'd be super easy to just pair this with a little crop top or something like that. Okay, a little romper. Stretchy up here. Yeah, stretchy band in the middle. That'd be good. You could do like little red accessories for the 4th of July and just be easy one. And I like the little rompers for summer. It gets so hot. Just like have one piece. You don't have to worry about it. Little white top. I feel like you can never go wrong with a little white top. Boxer shorts. I've been very into boxer shorts lately. That will probably pair well with one of those tees. All of this is from Pink Lily. I think my code there is Michele, and that should get you a discount. Michele spelled with one L. This is a matching set. So you have the shorts. It's cute. It's little flowers. And then top that goes with it. And that's another one that could be really good for July 4th. I feel like I've been really leaning towards picking all the things that are white, blue, red. It's just that time of year where those colors just feel right. A denim skirt, a little zipper on the side, shorts in the back. I'm excited to try that one on. And this one is so cute for July 4th. I don't think I'll be able to wear it here in Texas. It's just too hot. But if you are somewhere where you get cooler temps in the morning or the evening or just all day, this. Oh, my camera's dying. But it's a little denim button up you can just throw over the top of any outfit. So cute. It has little stars on it. Okay, I had to go charge my battery, but I have one other thing, which is I got a PR package from Abercrombie, which is so cool to me. I love Abercrombie. You probably already know if you follow me on Instagram, like if I could only shop one place, it would probably just be Abercrombie because it has like my style of stuff. It's quality you can always count on. They have all types of stuff from lounge to like dressy, like all the way up to, you know, wedding guest. They're just, I don't know, they're just, I think that they're making their stuff for me. It is so cool, one, to be able to work with Abercrombie, but to be included in a PR package, so. Thank you, Abercrombie. In here, they put a book, which I just had somebody message me and say this book was to die for, and they finished it in a day and a half. So that's good to know. It's called Great Big Beautiful Life. And then Dagny Dover bag. I love Dagny Dover. That's where we got our diaper bags. Jeff got one that's like more of a tactical style. I guess Jeff's is just actually a backpack, and then mine's like their actual diaper bag, and I got it in this kind of camel color as well. This little bag will be perfect. Oh, there's like Dibs stuff inside. Oh, Rare Beauty Dibs and a couple little makeup goodies. And then sunglasses. Ooh, try these on. I feel like this shape has been really in. And they say AF on them, so I think these are actually from Abercrombie. Cute little swimsuit. I actually have this one in, I think, 2 or 3 other colors. They have really good prints right now. I have like some blue. I usually always lean towards blue colors when it comes to swimwear. Just blue is my favorite color. I know that you're not supposed to put like kids in blue if you're actually like taking them to the pool, but blue is what I lean towards because I like blue on me. And then matching bottom. Ooh, that's cute. That's very chic, I feel like. A little one piece. It has seashells on it. I've gotten one other PR package from them, and it does seem like they kind of customize it to what they know that you like or they see you in, and then like the sizing, like they've done, I tend to get like an extra small on top, and then some things get like a small on bottom, and they seem to like be aware of that. I think Abercrombie's paying attention. Little crochet dress. Looks like it's a high neck. I actually saw a girl who I think was wearing this today, and it looked really cute on her. Perfect for vacation. Got a gingham print mini. I've loved gingham this year. Ooh, the waist looks nice. I feel like that's gonna bring me in and be really comfortable too. I think this one's an extra small petite. Yes. So I'm only 5'3". That's one thing I love about Abercrombie is they have petite or long based on your height. And so you kind of get it. Like, I know so many tall girls always complain about things not being long enough on them, and then like things on me are too long. So having things available in both, it's amazing. This is cute. A little top, like a halter top. They tie in the back. That's cute. That's very chic. The like Meredith Blake with the white accent. Pants. Pretty little linen pants, and those will go with that top as well. Extra small regular. See, they pay attention because I do extra small petite in like dresses sometimes, or in their mini dresses at least. A longer dress, I usually just go with a regular. I've been told that I have long legs, which I never thought I did. I always thought I had short everything, but I've heard, like Jeff actually has told me too, like you have long legs for your frame, but I have a short torso. I know I have a short torso, so I think that my legs are like apparently long for my frame maybe, but that's why I do in like a pant, I'll do an extra small regular, and then like in a dress, I don't want it to be down to my knees, so I'll do a petite, which I'm not sure that anybody cares about that, but that's like the things I've figured out as I've had a life kind of centered around clothes and all of that. This one is a maxi dress, or is it a midi dress? I don't know, that color's really pretty though. Can you tell I'm tired? I have a big cup of coffee to work on. I started uploading some of the vlog files to my computer this morning. I feel like it's been so up and down with Lucy's sleep, where it's just not consistent, and then the days that Jeff's at work, I just don't sleep that well on top of it. I was actually gonna vlog more of yesterday, but she was pretty fussy most of the day anyway, and after that last clip, my memory card said that it was full, and I put it on the computer and like deleted old clips and tried again, and it still said full, and I was like, I don't have time for this. It was probably for the best anyways, because Lucy was fussy most of the rest of the day. She's been in a great mood this morning, but I'm a little tired because just, I mean, not sleeping well. It was like 40 minutes of screaming to get her to sleep, which normally it's not that bad. Here and there we'll get some of the difficulty going to bed, but for the most part, it's not too long of an endeavor. We still rock her to sleep and stuff. We didn't do any of the like actual training or whatever to get her to like put herself to sleep in bed and like fully put her awake. I tried some of that. I did like the taking care of babies course and stuff, and I don't know, some of that stuff, I just like when she's upset, she just needs her mom, so she just gets her mom. That's just the way it goes. Or her dad, of course. But I think last night it was mostly just that she had like maybe a tooth that was hurting. Usually she's only like that when she's uncomfortable. So it was a struggle getting her down. And then she woke up at like 11:30, and I was finally like getting myself to sleep, like finally getting to the point of I was starting to doze off a little bit before that. And normally I'm like fall asleep much earlier, but since Jeff's at work, I don't know, I just don't sleep well, and so I was barely dozing off, and then she woke up, so then I had to start all over. And I'm not someone who falls asleep super easy, well, mostly when Jeff's at work. Like ever since I started sleeping in the same bed as him, like since we were dating, I have had a lot easier time going to sleep versus like even when I lived in my parents' house back in the day. Like it would take me hours to go to sleep, and then it's like the second I started being with Jeff, I fell asleep easy. But then he goes to work every third day and I'm back to I can't get myself to sleep. So I don't know, kind of weird. I'm still half awake right now, but I don't know if any other moms feel that, of you just never feel like you're catching up. It's just, there's not really any consistency to her sleeping through the night. It's like, we'll go through, you know, maybe there's like a week where she does, or like she'll sleep 5 days of the week, she'll sleep through the night, and 2 days she won't. And then, you know, there's other things that happen in life that, you know, whether it's Jeff being at work or blah, 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 you know, life, you end up getting bad sleep. And I feel like it's been a full year of me never being able to feel that well rested. And then yesterday was like, I felt like $1,000,000 because I finally got what I thought was a good night of sleep. I actually looked at my Oura Ring stats and it said I only got 7 hours, which honestly is good. But before having a child, I was like an 8 or 9 hour girl. Like, for me and my body to feel like fully well rested, it would be 8 or 9 hours. But yesterday I felt great. Like 7 was amazing. And I think it's been a year of like just good sleep, bad sleep, good sleep, good sleep, bad sleep. And so I was thinking about that last night. Like, I wonder what it's gonna be like with the next baby, and if there's gonna be a point where we can know that she's going to sleep through the night. Or just like, I need to fall asleep earlier too. I really need to do that. I need to focus on getting myself asleep earlier, because if she does wake up at 5:30, which that's kind of before was her routine. Like last week, she actually slept past 7, like most of the week, and it was amazing. Even though we did wake up in the night some, but her normal wake up time before was somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30. And I've just never been an early riser, so I don't think I'll ever like adjust to less sleep. It's just gonna be the part of my life with young kids. And I mean, I know we want one more, and we've talked about if the next one's like potentially doing a third but I just I don't know. I think I've always pictured myself with 2. I think 2 is good, but maybe after 2 I'll feel different. I don't know, because you just go through those nights where you're like that last night when she was screaming for like 40 minutes, it was like I need to switch off. But there's nobody to switch off to because Jeff's at work. I just noticed such a difference of when he's home versus when he's not, because I see how it is to like not have any backup or any help. Like, even if it's just someone to be able to, you know, watch while you go pee, you know, which he does way more than that. He is like an incredible dad. But I think it really puts it into perspective how grateful I am to have him. And I am nervous about baby number 2 as well, because Jeff did have his surgery right around a month after Lucy was born, and that ended up putting him off work for 4 months. And while it was really, really hard right when he had his surgery, because he was like bedridden for 2 weeks, and he was also on like some serious pain meds because it was like major surgery in his neck. So I was mostly alone doing everything. And then on top of it, we had some like personal stuff going on that was like really, really rough, super tough to witness. That part was tough, but him being off for 4 months was such a blessing. We've actually joked about he's gonna have to get his shoulder fixed because he has something wrong with his shoulder for baby number 2, so that he can be off again. So I'm gonna get ready because I do have 2 campaigns to shoot, edit, and submit today, and some other stuff that needs to get done. So I think I'm still just trying to wake up. That actually gave a lot of life to my face. I feel a lot more awake just with makeup on. 2 things that I think gave a lot of life to my face. The Glow Wand from Tarte. I've used this for years and it just always gives like the prettiest glow. I kind of just put it where you would put concealer, and it just adds like a lot of brightness and glow to the face. And then the like white, the Fake Awake is actually what it's called. It's kind of like a whitish eyeliner, or it's more like this, kind of like a skin tone color, and I put it right here, and it just makes your eyes like pop. And I can link these in the description. My code for a discount at Tarte is Michele15. So this phone case that I'm using, it's from Berga, if it'll focus. They're doing a buy 2 get 2 for free sale. They actually gave me a discount code that stacks on top of that for an extra 5% off. So I got these that were gifted for my little campaign that I'm doing with them. This is actually a charging piece that just magnetically sticks to the back. And so I got a little matching set here, and I actually got really excited and ordered some more. And I kind of want the matching one for like this one, or I don't know, I can't decide actually. I love these so much. And then the lemon one is so cute, perfect for summer. Blue is my favorite color, so that's why I chose this one as the matching set. The floral is just like dainty and pretty and chic. I'm kind of set up here for filming the campaign. This is, I have my iPad here, so it's ready for the little campaign objectives. You kind of have to follow like the points that they want you to hit and the sale details, and make sure that you state everything right, and if they want something on a certain frame. There's lots of little things you got to stick to, or you won't get approvals and you'll have to reshoot. But that's why I like to keep that there, so it helps me get organized. And then I'm actually charging my work phone because they said in the campaign objectives that they want either these little inserts in here or your phone in there. Don't just show it like without the thing. So I need a second phone in order to film it, which seems like a lot, but this yellow one is the one that I have been using. I've probably seen it on my Instagram. And this little chain, I'll have to link it in the description. This I got from, I don't remember what it was called, but it's like prettiest, like beachy vibe. And I've just been really into the beachy summer vibes right now. I forgot to mention, the code is Michele X5. Michele spelled with one L, but that will get you that extra discount on the buy one or buy two, get two 50% off. And I'll link to the sale in the description. Okay, I got it all filmed. I started editing it. I haven't quite finished yet though, but I'm 5 minutes away from needing to leave, and I want to get changed because I'm getting the milia removal, and I don't want to wear this because I don't know if they're gonna have me, I don't think this will be easy for her to get what she needs to get to, and I don't know if they're gonna have me change. I don't know how it works. I'll let y'all know, but I need to go. I gotta get going. Well, I don't really have any updates. I forgot that today was just a consultation. Nothing actually was done today, but they said it would be like 4 treatments and they would use a laser to remove them, and that's basically it. And she said it just feels like a rubber band snapping on there. It's not that bad. The recovery, or like the time afterwards, not that bad. But I was reading online, some things were saying like they got theirs done in 1 session and that was it. So I was wondering why it needed to be 4 sessions. But she said to get them all the way gone, I didn't question her on it of course, but to get them all the way gone, that it would be 4 sessions. But she was saying, I think it's they were gonna use the BBL laser or something like that. And I was reading on the internet right now, some people were saying they got the V-beam laser and had 1 session. So I don't know, maybe I'll look somewhere else too, and kind of, they gave me a quote, and I'll get like a quote from somewhere else because it is pricey for 4 sessions. If it was just 1 session, it would be totally different, obviously, because it's times 4, but we'll see. Ooh, somebody said I put salicylic acid on mine every night until it turned black and fell off. I don't know about that. I think it's literally just blood under the skin, kind of. It's like a busted capillary, I think she's saying, which is funny because the girl actually knew I went to esthetician school, and the teacher there actually is, I think, the manager or something at this med spa, which is just small world that the person that, I don't know, whatever. But I thought that was cool. I'll have to make a decision on that. They can't do it over my self-tan either. Y'all know, I live in a self-tan. I literally do not exist without a self-tan on. So anything that requires me to go do something, I have to not have a self-tan and like leave the house. And you know, she said it'd be fine to like apply it later that day, but I tan on a certain day for work purposes. So it's like I can do that time, but then it kind of sets work back. Like, it's so silly, like being a redhead and like the desperation of trying to get my skin to be a darker color is so silly. And I should just, I get it. Like, I should just accept myself and love myself the way I am. And I actually think fair skin looks really pretty on lots of people, but I have the most translucent, like bruised, freckly, you can see my veins right through my skin. Like, I just feel so much better, so much more confident with a tan. And you know, I've gotten into the routine of doing it every week. I'm not bothered by it. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to not have to do it. Like, if I could just be a darker color, that'd be sick. But that's not the life I was given. Even over here, still not going to skip my cherry limeade. That's sunflower seeds in there, so. You see the seeds?
We have some on the counter that we roasted.
Okay, I'm about to kind of close off the vlog here, but Jeff's parents have all this gardening going on out here, and I wanted to show y'all there's cucumbers. All this stuff makes me want to garden myself. We have nothing like in our backyard. We have the flowers that they put in when we moved in. Oh, there's the cucumber. It makes me want to garden so bad, but I know nothing about it, and I think I would be the worst plant mom ever. And then there's some blackberries right over here. We actually just ate a few of them. They had to put a netting over it because the birds are getting to it. And then on the other side, they have the nicest backyard with like all the plants. I think these are big sunflowers here actually. But they have a bunch of stuff over here as well. Tomatoes, bell peppers, maybe onions or radishes or something. But I don't know. I think it's so cool. I feel like it's so peaceful back here. It makes me want to garden. So maybe one day. Well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the vlog here and hopefully pick it up sooner this time compared to last time. But like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff. Appreciate y'all.